Drafting is one of the most fun and exciting ways to play any card game. Opening boosters and knowing you're limited to a single pick really makes you appreciate every card in the pack. Each week, me and Sam will open 4 packs of each core DM era set and add a single card from each pack to our collections. We will then build decks and play a best of 3 with the loser banning 1 card. The first player to reach 10 wins takes the trophy and is crowned DM champion. Join us as we return to the game's inception and draft the oldest cards in Yu-Gi-Oh! In this series, Yu-Gi-Oh! Generation Draft. We'll pass on that. Ooh,
and if I did draw a monster like this turn, it could have all been over.
Well, here is Blindly Loyal Goblin, who does have enough attack points to finish you off.
Yeah, it's all game. Oh, this was...
Welcome back to another episode of Generation Draft. Last time we did manage to take down Sam again, bringing us to 9 wins, which means we're only 1 win away from taking the series. But now though, we're opening our side set, which is Dark Revelation Volume 2. Now this is a reprint side set, so it's got just a ton of stuff in it. Let's see if there's anything worth taking here. Stone Statue of the Aztecs is kind of funny, but it's not particularly good. I think we'll take Ninjutsu Art of Transformation, because there might be something to do with that later. Pack number 2. Not looking like a ton of stuff here. Dedication Through Light and Darkness is kind of funny, but not super useful. Skillmaster Messe. Again, I don't really see us using it. We'll take the dedication. Sure, why not? Pack number 3. Berserk Gorilla. That's a card that we definitely want to take, so we'll have that. Pack number 4. Bulago is a machine, which does have some synergies with some of the stuff that we have. King of the Swamps, I don't think this card's worth taking. I don't think there's any fusions we want to do at the moment that make this worth it. So I think we're just going to take the Bulago in case we actually get those limiter removals. And then last pack... Oh look, a rarity bump for the Night Assailant. Unfortunately not super useful for us. I guess here we will take the Manju. So yeah, that's it for our opening. Not the best cards in the world. Berserk Gorilla's okay. Maybe we can get a Beast Down deck going with this. The rest of this probably not too playable. But yeah, let's fire on in and open our main set packs. So, going into the main set packs, there's still a lot of stuff we're looking for. Gravekeepers. We're still looking for, I guess some more zombie stuff would be nice. Still looking for Beast Down stuff. We're still looking for some warrior support. There's still a ton of stuff we need. But I guess let's just fire it into pack number 1 and see if we can find something. Blue Eyes White Dragon. Sure, we'll take a Blue Eyes White Dragon. Why not? Pack number 3. Trap Hole is actually playable. That's our second Trap Hole. So far, it's a bit of a strange opening because it's only on Legend of Blue Eyes, but so far not bad. Pack number 2. Oh, the ultra rare Magic Jammer. I guess it's worth taking either way. Even if we don't end up using it, it's fun to pull it as an ultra. Pack number 3. Gate Guardian. Okay, we're taking Gate Guardian. We're never summoning it, obviously, but we don't pull a Gate Guardian and not take it. Alright, Magic Ruler. Still some really, really powerful spell cards in here. There are still some really good field spells, all the recruiters, so let's see what we can get. Maha Vilo. We do have one of these already. We can get a playset. Maybe we can do some sort of Mahavilo beat deck. Pack number 3. Jar of Greed super rare. That might actually be kind of relevant. We'll take that. We'll definitely take that. Right, Legacy of Darkness. Still a load of warrior stuff in here that we'd like to get our hands on. Let's see if we can find any. That is warrior support. Freed. I guess we'll take it. Pack number 2. Spy Assailant. I'm pretty sure we need Assailant. There is a Donzalug there as well, but... I think getting the Assailant is actually more important than the Donzalug. I don't know, because we don't have the rotor, so we can't search this. So I think we're going to take the Assailant. Pack number 3. Amazoness Paladin. That will be our 3rd. So that maybe puts Amazoness on the table? Alright, Berserk Gorilla, King Tiger, Wangu. Let's see if we can find either of them. That's a Blackluster Soldier, Envoy of the Beginning. That is banned, unfortunately, so we cannot do anything with it. Pack number 2. Divine Wrath? We'll take a Divine Wrath. Pack number 3. The Koichi is back yet again, just the mascot of the series. Pack number 2. Chiron. That's our place at a Chiron now. That's decent. Pack number 3. No. No. We'll take a Mecha Dog. Alright, last pack of the opening. Can we get anything good in the close? It looks like no. I guess we will just take a Hyena. And there we go. So that is it for our opening for the week. We did not have a particularly good opening this week, but I suppose it doesn't matter too much. We did get the Blue Eyes White Dragon, which is very funny. We got the Trap Hole, which is very playable. Milius Radiant, which I don't know if this card's actually going to be very useful for us at the moment. We did get the Magic Jammer, which again, don't know if we're going to use this. Gate Guardian that we definitely cannot use, but was very funny. We got our second Maha Vilo. I think this might be a little bit too late for us to try and do anything with this. Zombira is decent. That gives us 2 now. Jar of Greed is fine. We got the Freed, but we don't have any of the other good warriors, so I don't know if that's going to be relevant. We did get a couple more Gravekeeper cards, but again, we still need another Necro Valley. We still need another Assailant. I don't think Gravekeeper is going to be on the table at the moment. Third copy of Reckless Greed. I don't know if there's anything we can do with this, but maybe. We did get the Amazoness Paladin, so maybe now that we have a playset of that, we can do something with it. We also did get 2 Sylphied, so maybe Wind strategy could be on the table. I think we need more Harpy Lady Sisters before we can actually make Harpies work, but well, you never know. Then I guess Divine Wrath and Chiron the Mage are our other 2 good cards. That's kind of it. It's a bit of a lackluster opening, but we can probably still build something and try and get that last win against Sam. Let's fire into Deck Edit and see what we can do. So this is the deck we're bringing to today's game. This is Ratbox Amazoness. So this is an interesting one. We pulled 3 copies of Amazoness Archers, and we really wanted to take it for a spin because it's quite a rare card. So having access to 3 of it and then having access to enough Amazons to actually play it seemed like a really cool idea. I think this deck does have legs. It might seem a little bit weaker, but this deck definitely has what it takes to fight with the big boys, especially with like all the Chaos stuff banned. So we'll go through the cards. Amazoness Archers is kind of the centerpiece of the deck. So when an opponent's monster declares an attack where you control an Amazoness monster, change all monsters your opponent currently controls to face-up attack position. Flip effects are not activated. They lose 500 attack. Also, they must attack this turn if able. So the idea of this card is we activate it when Sam declares an attack, weaken all of his guys, force them onto attack mode, and force them all to ram into our board, which should hopefully wipe his whole board and do a bit of damage on top. So that's the key part of the deck. The other cards in here, Amazoness Paladin gains 100 attack for each Amazoness monster you control, so on its own it's an 18. With every other Amazoness it gets an extra 100, so pretty good. 2 DD Warrior Ladies, just banishes really, really strong. Amazoness Swordswoman reflects damage, and Amazoness Fighter is definitely the worst of the Amazoness. It's only a 1500 body, and we take no battle damage involving it, but we just need it for the extra Amazoness names. But one thing it can do, same with Amazoness Swordswoman, is get summoned off Giant Rat, so that is something. Giant Rat is just really good recruiter, can go into a lot of our Earth monsters. So specifically we can get some Amazoness names, we can float into second copies itself, we can go into DD Warrior, which is a really, really good card. It's the one thing it's good better at than DD Warrior Lady is that we can float into it. We have the Amazoness Tigers, which we can go into. We have the Exiled Forces, which we can go into. We have the Injection Fairy Lily and the Mystic Swordsman. So Rat has a ton of targets to go into. Mystic Tomatoes in here because, again, we do have some dark stuff to float into, like the Witch and the Sangans, and it's pretty good when combined with Creature Swap, so we can try and ram our recruiters into each other and get extra value. Tiger is pretty decent. It can get really big if we have a lot of Amazoness cards, but it's kind of a bit win more. This is in here basically just because we need names. We got the Witch just to search, same with the Sangans. Extra Force really good for removal. These 2 copies of Cyberjar. We've been wanting to play this for a while, but we haven't had a good deck for it, just because we've been playing a lot of monsters that can't be summoned off of it. But finally, we're on a deck that basically is just playing a ton of level 4 and lower, so this card's just really, really good for that. Wipe the board, basically draw 5, try and special summon out a load of guys. It should be a really easy way to get a bunch of Amazoness stuff out and get like Amazoness Tiger and Amazoness Paladin being really, really big. Fairy Lilies can just be a huge, and Mystic Swords Level 2 is one of the best tech cards in the game. So going through, we have Lightning Vortex and 3 copies of Smashing Ground. This is our generic removal. We have Gaia Power, which again boosts all of our other cards, which is really good. Makes our Rat 19, which is a really important number. We have 2 copies of Bottomless. This is just one of the best removal cards. 3 Saku, the Dust for our back row removal, and then the 3 Archers. For the side deck, we basically just have a bunch of stuff that's kind of extra removal if we feel like we need it, if Sam's deck is particularly aggressive, and then a few like anti-stall cards in case Sam decides to go that route. But yeah, we're feeling pretty good about this. I think the Amazons could actually get us a win here. So let's fire an in and see if we can't take Sam out and crown ourselves the DM champion. So today should be an interesting one because with 9 wins, I am only 1 away taking the whole series.
Yeah, it's been a poor display from me. I'm not going to lie.
I think the thing to always remember is, though, that in a series like this, there is a luck factor. Obviously, there's inherently a luck factor in any card game. Then on top of that, there's the did you pull what you needed? And then there's the did you walk into a matchup that was favorable or not? Like, there is a lot of, like, stacking luck factors. So even though I've obviously have quite a hefty lead, that is not indicative of perhaps how this would have played out if we replayed this like 100 times, right?
Yeah, I would have liked it if you didn't get Chaos boss monsters from week 1.
Nah, that's fine.
But Chaos was always going to show itself.
Yes, and I think
It's just I've turned down 2 Emperor Dragons and a BLS myself now.
yeah, I mean, I think at this point I would have had a playset of Chaos Emperor Dragon if it wasn't
Which is
banned.
nuts.
So, yeah, but that again, I think we might have already spoken about this a little bit before, but we did progress through these sets before with a group of friends, and during that time, between the 6 of us, I think 6 Chaos Emperor Dragons were pulled and not a single BLS. So, like, it's funny how the pack simulator can sometimes just give you these wildly different results. Especially since Chaos Emperor Dragon should be the harder, since it's the secret rare compared to BLS, which is the Ultra.
Yeah.
But if I manage to take this game, which I am quite happy with my deck, I don't know if it's the strongest thing I could be bringing, but I think it definitely can win. It's definitely strong, and it definitely shouldn't be underestimated. Now, you said you were going to bring a banger to this one, so I'm excited to see what you've got.
I'm bringing a banger.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know if I should be worried. Well, at this point, I would... Like, you do what you got to do, right? So if you need to bring an FTK, a stall, a burn, or whatever, I can't blame... I won't necessarily enjoy the game, but I can't blame you for it. At the end of the day, we are playing this try to be super
heavily... Because I'll give you some inside information. I've actually got the makings of a really good Pac-Man deck now.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, I just don't want to play it. Like, I'd almost rather lose than us sit here for 40 minutes and me be like, flip summon Swarm Scarabs, flip summon Swarm Focus.
I'm kind of the same. I do. Right, I like deck diversity, right? And obviously, when you play like a hard control or a stall deck or something like that, it is vastly different to like a beatdown strategy. So in a sense, you're mixing up even more. But at the same time, it's really boring a lot of the time. Like, I think I've got like 3 Gravity Bind, like 3 Messenger of Peace at this point. I've got like all of this stall shenanigans, and I'm just like, I don't want to bring that.
Yeah.
Shall we just fire it in and see what we're both
firing on?
Ooh, let's see if I can beat your rock, paper, scissors again. Ooh. 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 Hey.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, here you go. You can go first.
Okay. This is a hand. What do we do with this, I suppose, is the question. I think the play might just be the set and pass. I think I'm okay with this.
An interesting one. Okay. Always a good sign when someone's playing this card.
So Upstart Goblin in like future Yu-Gi-Oh! Is obviously a really good card because it means you could just kind of play a 37 card deck, and in a deck where you're trying to find your combo or anything like that, it can be really, really good. I think the only reason it didn't take on earlier in Yu-Gi-Oh's lifespan is because the game is so slow that 1,000 life points actually can matter.
Yeah, I also think whenever you're playing Upstart Goblin, it's normally indicative that you're up to something, right?
Yeah. Well, again, especially in this like early stages. I think later on, Upstart Goblin just becomes the norm because the extra 3,000 life points don't matter so much because your plan just kill them in one go anyway. Which is why I think this card is either banned. I'm pretty sure Upstart is straight up banned at the moment. Alright, I'm going to normal summon DD Warrior Lady.
Okay.
I'm then going to flip summon DD Warrior Lady.
Oh my god.
I'm going to go to battle. We're going to attack with DD Warrior Lady.
I'll let that go through.
I guess, yeah, we'll just get rid of that. I think I'm okay with this. Interesting Wall of Illusion. I think I'll just pass on this. I really don't know what you're specifically on here.
I'll set another one and I'll pass. Double DD Warrior Lady is definitely changed how I need to play.
What about this one? Mystic Swordsman level 2.
Alright.
Let's go with this. This was top deck, so we're quite happy to see that. Oh, hello. So, what are you on? Wall of Illusion times 2. I'm trying to think what deck would even like run Wall of Illusion. The question now is, do I set a back row? I don't think I need to right now. I think you've probably got back row destruction.
I will Lightning Vortex and discard Good Goblin Housekeeping.
2 for 2. I still, like, a lot of draw power, so it's obviously some sort of combo deck. Could be just like EXODIA if you found all the pieces. Alright, I will normal summon Giant Rat.
Okay.
I'm going to activate Gaia power.
Okay.
We'll go battle. We will attack with our Giant Rat, see what you got. Okay, it's just again.
We'll get a Mystic Tomato.
Okay, okay. We'll go main 2. I will set 1 and set 2. We'll pass.
We'll set, pass.
Okay, a lot of setting over there. Let's go for this. I'm going to summon Exod Force. I'm going to fire it off. See if we can't get rid of this tomato, assuming it's a tomato. Okay, we'll go battle. We'll just slap in for 19. We'll pass on that.
Okay.
I gotta say, so far I think I've been quite lucky in this game.
You've had a lot of removal monsters.
Well, a lot of those cards as well were off, like Mystic Swordsman off the top where you had a set monster, and then after you've presumably set Mystic Tomato, I had grabbed the Exod Force off the top.
Yeah, we will activate Good Goblin Housekeeping.
Okay, so that's what, draw 2, 1 from hand on bottom of deck.
And then we'll respond with Reckless Greed.
Okay. So it's definitely a combo deck. The question is, what combo are we building to? Is this just Exodia? I'm trying to think what else this could be.
This.
No burn. Not a lot of stool.
I'll show you one of my new cards.
Okay. I mean, it was going to happen eventually.
Not how I wanted to use that. But...
So you're not drawing for 2 turns.
I really don't want to run into Sakuretsu. Really...
if you leave it, though,
okay.
You're
That's fine.
Open to smashing.
I am. But...
I'm going to set and pass, I think.
If I don't, I'm also open to Mystic Swordsman. So... Tomato. Let's just play on the defensive. Up on 31.
Alright, well, let's see how you answer this. I'm going to flip something Cyberjar.
Okay.
Witch of the Black Forest. DD Warrior. Giant Rat. Oh, there it is. Okay, so we are on Exodia. Now the question is that Exodia hitting the board? Does that stifle you completely or not? So I have no idea which order these are in. You had Witch of the Black Forest, Exodia's Head, and... I guess I could look at the log. Spirit Reaper. Oh. So I need to find the Spirit Reaper, I guess. I haven't summoned yet either. A lot of attack position monsters that are face up, and I know you're on Lightning Vortex. Okay, we will summon Amazoness Swordswoman.
Yep.
We'll go battle. We will start with Rat.
We'll get another Reaper.
Okay, that's a safe bet. I like it. This should be able to clear anything now, but you know, isn't specifically that. I guess we will just get rid of it with this. So I think trying to kill you is the best thing I can try.
Actually really good for me.
Yeah, my guess is you have a way to get Exodia back to your hand, but I don't know for sure that you've only got 1 copy of Exodia. So I don't even know if banishing it 100% stops this. Main 2, we will set and set, and then pass back to you.
Obviously, still no drawing, so Reckless Greed.
Alright, well let's give you a little creature swap. Okay, now, is this the boy? It is. Unfortunately, I can't change its battle position this turn. How much do we need to play around your stuff, I suppose is the next question. 2 back row. How much damage have I got right now? 800 plus that. That's not enough to actually kill. Things get kind of tricky here. I think your back rows are duds. So I'm going to summon out Fighter. Go battle.
Yeah.
I assumed your back row was Reckless and like housekeeping.
Reckless and Jar, great.
Jar, that was it.
Cyber Jar.
Okay, so we are on the EXODIA. I'm not sure what I necessarily do into that, but I think the main reason I won this game 1, to be honest, was a little bit of luck on my side. I think I drew exactly what I needed when I needed it, so let's hope we can keep that going.
I would have liked... so, the entire rest of my deck was pretty much the how to deal with monsters that just attack portion. And I was just waiting for one, and they never came. There we go.
Alright, well, all I need to do is win this game, and I am the DM champion. I'll be hoisting the trophy. Let's see if you've got anything to stop me. I guess I'll start by normal summoning Amazoness Paladin.
Yeah, so I've pretty much seen what you're on. It's basically Earth Beats, but it's got the Amazoness package, I assume.
Yeah, it's
so obviously on Archers. I don't know if you're running the spell card, because that's a bit pants. But it is...
The spell card is okay. I don't think I'd max out on it, but I don't think the spell card is like super terrible. I think we're just going to set 2 pass. Yeah, so basically I'm playing kind of Ratbox, but with like an Amazoness package in it. Because we found 3 archers, so I was like, I'm going to use my archers. Oh, you son of a bitch. Okay, this is fun. Okay. This is a little bit annoying, but yeah, you can have that.
So yeah, one of these level limit area Bs at most areas of last game would have been nice at one point. Would have at least helped with the life points, at the very least.
Alright, let's fire off Geki Break. Let's get rid of this. Or should have something else.
Okay.
As bad as it feels, I think I'm just going to clear your Gan. Or at least try to. Takes the 4th piece.
Now we're gonna get ourselves Jiu-Jitsu Master.
Not the master. I'll pass on that.
And we'll set another back row.
Don't know how I feel about these additional back rows. Okay, let's do this. We'll fire off Preacher Swap, because this I think just outs the problem.
Okay.
My hope is that this is actually a Juju. Yes, okay. Then we'll summon out DD Warrior Lady. Go battle. And walk into it.
Do you want to banish?
No. So what is now going to be the next best card to take? Probably Mystic Swordsman. Force you to play attack mode. We'll pass on that.
Okay. We'll drop the Dark Hole.
Don't do that. Pest. I hope I've only got the 1.
We're gonna do these.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
Oh, man. Part of me is like, I really hope I don't get Exodia. The other half part of me is like, man, I really hope I get Exodia. Oh, the Gan's back. Okay. Not setting any other cards is a little bit worrying. Unfortunately, I have this this problem with Mystic Swordsman level 2.
Yeah.
And that's it's not. It has a bit of a weakness. Oh, okay. Well, let's see what happens, shall we?
Okay.
Okay, that might have just saved me. Let's go that and that.
Oh, yeah. I was like, what the fuck in my graveyard do I have that I can activate?
Yeah, you should probably activate them. They're pretty good.
Get this one.
Now, is this it? I don't know how many copies of each piece you're going to be running.
Get this one.
Okay.
Main 2 will play this.
Mm-hmm.
Will end.
Okay, okay. Well, I guess we will go ahead and summon the boy.
Yeah.
I guess we'll flip the Gan. Let's go straight to battle here. Let's swing him again.
Can certainly kill that one.
Let's see if we can kill this one as well. Well,
Well,
we should be able to. I mean, you might have a something like a... Like, Mirror Force is like the biggest scary one, right? That I really don't want to see, but...
Yeah.
Okay, main 2. I will set a back row. Last back.
We will normal summon Wall of Illusion.
Okay.
Screw your Mystic Tomato. Mystic Tomato? Mystic Swordsman level 2.
Oh, Mystic Tomato. He hasn't done anything.
We'll then upstart.
Okay, set my 1,000.
Okay, well, I don't want to go up to this, but... I'll tell you what, I will Shallow Grave.
Hmm. So now the question becomes... What do I grab in retaliation? So you're setting Sangan, but no matter what you can get as effect off. I think I'm going to take Warrior Lady.
Thought you might, you know.
I have to see how...
is, yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
Like, I'm not too afraid of it right now.
Alright, let's go ahead and activate our fissure. Then... I think we go straight to battle. We'll attack into this. Ah, that's interesting.
Okay. I didn't know that's how that worked.
Neither did I, but it's not terrible because I still got rid of the guy. Right, main 2. Put this guy to defense. And we'll set a back row.
Yeah.
We'll pass on that.
We'll set one and end.
Okay, okay. I think we just pass on this, you know.
Alright, well, good goblin housekeeping.
Okay. Well, I mean, I've got to start getting through some of this stuff eventually, right? So let's see what you got. Probably just another witch or a Sangan. Oh, that was the tomato. Okay. We'll pass on that. Yeah, I thought this might happen. Goodbye, Mystic Tomato. Not the most useful draw, unfortunately. I think we'll just pass on this.
Okay, well, good goblin housekeeping.
Okay, so draw 2.
We'll respond with Weckless
Weckless Weed.
Set another 2. I'm going to activate Backup Soldier.
Yeah, this is probably it then, I assume, otherwise wouldn't you pop it this early? Yeah, I thought so. Oh, okay. Okay, we got a game. We got a game.
All it felt like this time is I drew the level limit early, which stunted the attack, so I could finally get some draw power.
You drew one, I outed it, then you played another one. I was like, Gah.
you know.
Oh, we'll see how game 3 goes.
Yeah.
I guess we're going second. I want an extra card. Okay. Let's go ahead and summon the rat.
Okay.
Let's test the waters. Let's see what we're against. Okay, it's the Gan. Probably the best thing it could have been at this point, I think.
I think knowing how this can go, I'm gonna just take the head.
Not on monster reincarnation, then I see. We'll pass on that.
Now that may not be the correct thing to do.
Yeah, I know what you mean. But if you lose, if that happens, it's
yeah. At this point, I'm assuming that you don't have removal, like hand removal. You might be on Reaper. Maybe. I doubt it. You haven't had a Reaper all season.
Don't rub it in my face. We're gonna summon Amazonas Tiger.
Yeah.
Let's say we can't get him for a bit of damage. This isn't too much for you to take, so. My guess is that you have a lightning vortex. We'll see if you'll pop it here.
We're going to Jar of Greed.
Okay.
And then Reckless Greed.
That's it. That's the end of the game right now.
One moment. Duh. Okay. Lightning Vortex.
Wait a minute, that's what I said.
Discard Yugioh.
Okay.
Shallow Grave, the Sangan.
Oh, you're gonna dark hole the board. Kill
No!
your Sangan. Get the last piece? Is it the last piece
Normal
already?
Summon Sangan.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense. Okay, now I'm like, okay, you didn't just open like 3 pieces.
No, I opened one, obviously got the head, and then just drew the third.
Yeah.
And I was like, hang on a minute.
Oh!
Yeah,
Alright, well.
I got 3 bits of EXODIA from our Dark Beginnings one.
Was that turn 2?
Shut up. And all I needed was the head and like the last bit. I can't remember what bits I did and didn't have. Like no one remembers the individual bits.
Yeah.
And I was like, I pulled both bits this week, and I was like, I have to, right? It's EXODIA.
Well, I mean, yeah, I think we both spoke about this in the past, where if either of us pulled all of it, we were going to be jamming it either way.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I necessarily expected it to get the win, but I suppose in a format where we can have more than one Sangan and Witch, it's not improbable, so...
Yeah, I mean, I'm only on 2 Sangan. Like, that game, I'm going to hold my hands up. I sacked you.
I mean, I think game 1, I drew the out to every little thing you had, so I think it's only fair.
I'm happy it brought the win, because it means we get to keep going.
Yeah, I mean, I'm also quite looking forward to going to GX, but I'm also quite happy to keep doing this as well.
Just, you know, there's the deck.
Right, let's take a look at what you wrote. So, okay, so we're only on one of each piece, which makes sense. You're on the double decker.
I do have two right legs.
Yeah.
That was Dark Beginnings one.
Okay, so you were on the gravity bind. So I did side in to remove trap. So I was happy that I sided. I was kind of like, well, I don't think I need like extra copies of Fissure and stuff, so I'll side it in over that.
Yeah.
So I'm happy that wasn't just a completely dead card. My hand was actually quite nice during that. I had DD Warrior, Exiled Force, 2 creature swap, remove trap. So I felt like I was pretty good to deal with.
Yeah.
Your defense mode shenanigans. Yeah, you weren't like all in on the stall though. Obviously, only on the 2 gravity binds, only on the 2 level limits.
Yeah, I sided into the third for games 2 and 3. But I didn't want to hard commit because, like, I'm on the Jujus, I'm on the Wall of Illusions, the Mystic Tomatoes, Reaper, Sangans. Like, I should have enough in the monsters as well that I shouldn't need to hard commit that many spell traps. and I'd rather have the monsters because they do something potentially if you're not on a strategy that gravity bind and level limit shuts down.
Obviously, I think a lot of my stuff is level 4. I had an okay amount of stuff that was under 4, but not enough.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a weird one because we have it's kind of Warrior Toolbox mixed in with Rat Box, because I mean those two decks are quite similar to begin with. But I don't have the Rotor, which means I don't have the Toolbox part of the Warrior, right? Because I have all the tools, but I don't have the box to keep them in. Whereas I do have quite a lot of the good Earth stuff to go
outside of DD Warrior and the 3 Amazon S Archers. I don't have that trap guard. I have this entire deck. I only have one swap. You went up to 2 creature swap a while ago, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I had those the week before last. I can't remember. It was whenever I played zombies last. In terms of ban, it's pretty simple. I think Dark Hole has to go because you could pivot onto any other deck and still use Dark Hole. All I have to do next week is side deck a little bit better, and I can be ready for EXODIA. So if you bring that again, I can just kind of deal with it.
I Dark Holed 3 games in a row.
And one of them hit 2 Gans, which got you 2 pieces of EXODIA.
Like, yeah. I think I'm going to say this now. I actually pulled another crazy card, and I couldn't find... Like, once you see it next week, you're going to be like, how did you not find space for it? But I'm like, I couldn't find space for it. It wasn't as good in this format, in this style of deck, that I want it to be. And I'm kind of glad, because it means you don't know what it is.
Oh, but yeah, GG, buddy.
GG, bud.